wasn't looking good in the first quarter, and now they Bucks led 16. Although the 76ers were trying to pull it close to him. Ivy, not now. There, now stop. Yeah, we got like I said earlier. The last game, we got our son's dog here for like a while, and now I'm getting word messages talking about he's bald. But then again, in the army they cut your hair, so what ifs. Um, but yeah, early game, and like I said, that first quarter, like they was down as far as 17, then it just led ever since. So let me get to the do the pre-recorded episode and we can get started. So let's say a great win. And I think this win probably got some let's just say some things that's happening right now with the playoff spot. So let me just set this up and get started in three, two, one. Hey, what's up, everybody? For those who's watching the pre-recorded episode, otherwise we're live on Twitch and we're also live on YouTube as well. But as I was talking to the live, what a game! They really, really, kick butt. There's just no way to say it. They just really kick butt. 126 to 113, and I think it was like earlier in the game. Doc Rivers did. He like end up went back to his like office. The Bucks had their like own mini offices and stuff like that. Well, visiting teams had their own visiting office, and they done that. So Doc Rivers went back, and Darvin Ham took over. And see, this is a bigger of an improvement with Darvin Ham coaching them. So I know some people don't say don't like get rid of Darvin Ham and stuff like that, but he actually gets some HCV72. Thank you. But with like Darvin Ham like coaching, they like I said, they actually did pretty good. Um, it's like like since then, the final three quarters, they led, and they were just more of a John. Sorry if I get your name wrong. A from Iceland. Uh, AJ Bernard. Oh, I wish I was rich. You there? Sorry if I say your name wrong. Thanks for the subscribe. Um, look like Don Polo. I don't even know who that is. Hey Raiden. Steve. Okay, we don't need none of that. Let's see. Now we can get things better. You a lie right there. I'm gonna take that as a joke. I seriously doubt I look like any of those guys, and plus they got way more money than me. So I seriously doubt that. But thanks for the compliment. Um, Jamie Foxx, I'll take it. I'm not even like that. I'll take that. But anyways, like back to this game. It was good that Darvin Ham did what he did, coaching wise, and it really changed the real tempo of the game. And because like because Darvin Ham, of course, he was with like Coach Bud, and especially when the Bucks won the 2021 championship. So this guy Brad Pitt kind of looks like you.
As soon as I found out Robert was bald, all I could think of was this: Superman, the first movie. I'm Robert Crawford, the greatest criminal mastermind of the 20th.
You thinking of Lex Luthor? Thinking of Lex Luthor.
then I did the whole Forrest Gump thing because she said he met somebody on the bus on the way there.
Yeah.
I was like, Crawford, what's your sole purpose in this army to do whatever you tell me to, Sergeant?
And then I said, remember he said that he met somebody on the waiting for the bus who was going there as well. There's Baba.
Oh God.
Now what you do is you drag your death along the bottom. On a good day, you catch over 100 pounds of shrimp.
You gonna make them seem like they gonna have their own fishing company.
And since we're the only boat standing, Crawford shrimp is what they got. we got a whole lot of boats. 12 Jasons. We even got hats.
Yeah, that's a.
Glasses though, because my mama's white.
Like stepdaddy black, step black.
It's true, he's step black.
I didn't go back to work on my son, so he took care of my Crawford money. Then we got a call one day saying we ain't got to worry about money anymore. He was like, "That's good. One last thing."
That's the crew, ladies and gentlemen.
Since he was a gazillionaire and he liked doing it so much, he cut that grass for free. No, take that back. And since I was a gazillionaire, my stepdaddy liked it so much, he cut that grass for free.
We bought him a special ride on mower too.
Oh God. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna be at this all night, but moving along. Gary Trent made history and Giannis made history as well. So congrats to both guys. And the bench was very decent, and the return of AJ Green just made it all the better too. So yeah, I guess whatever happened to his shoulder, he looks like he got his shooting motion back, and especially when it came to road games, he struggled. So yeah, that's like a mystery in itself, and like wow, yeah, all that going on. And okay, just letting y'all know, is now alcoholic. Now alcoholic. It might show it backwards, but yeah, now alcoholic. Now alcoholic. So I'm still, I'm still in my sobriety. It's been almost July would be like 14 years. So yeah. But anyways, we probably ain't gonna play that many drinking games yet since the Bucks are like winning. And I know I would have supposed to do it when they faced no, they beat the Suns, but it was the game before that they lost to, and I can't even remember who it was. But anyway, so hey Amanda, how you doing? So let's just get to the my Ivy, stop. Enough. Anyways, quarter status. We got oh, that's good. Okay, we got Philly. Okay, the only quarter that they led in this game. Yeah, it was kind of like a bad first quarter too. It's like their defense was like kind of like on the frisk. So it kind of shows when Doc was there, and then after Doc was there, a little bit of a comeback. So the lowest that Milwaukee has scored was 25, and the highest that Philadelphia has scored 39. And yes, Philly was out their big three, and like most of their good players was gone. So I'm surprised they had time, fill the roster, but they probably play all three of their two-way players since the G League season is over with. I think it was like this past weekend it was over. Yeah, sadly the Herd didn't make it to the playoffs, so what more can you do? Um Anyways, then you have the highest scoring quarter that the Bucks have this game. with 36, and the lowest that Philadelphia scored 20 in the second quarter. Then you got Milwaukee up again, 35 to 28. Then you got the fourth quarter. Yeah, kind of very close, but Bucks did lead that quarter as well, 30 to 26. So it seems like the first half, both teams scored their lowest and highest. So that's just kind of like a different scenery. Let's look at the team status. So we're gonna look at the Milwaukee Bucks first. Still good, but not as great as their game this past Tuesday. So not as great as that, but they still do good in like field goals and 3 pointers and stuff like that. So they did good. 46 to 82 with 56.1% from the field. 16 to 31 with 51 points. You might have said that 52% from three. So yeah, nice shooting. Even Giannis hit one. So that was very interesting. Um, Free throw. You cannot blame Giannis on this one this time because he only missed one free throw. I think it was all on Kyle Kuzma. So yeah, they probably need to help him get his free throw straight, especially like he seems like he just shoot it in a hurry. So I kind of caught that. But 18 to 27, might as well say that's 67% from the field. So next time you're gonna blame Kyle Kuzma for messing up on the free throw, and I know Barrett's gonna say something about that because he can't stand Kyle Kuzma. I don't know, but like I said, sometimes Kyle Kuzma is gonna be that third option, and sometimes he's just gonna be that fourth. You never know. Um, anyways, 8 offensive rebounds, which it still should be a little bit better, but it's okay. 32 okay defensive rebounds with a total of 40 rebounds, and I got a feeling that Philadelphia is like got more than them, especially like all the offensive rebounds that the 76ers was getting. 32 assists, which is way better than they should. And probably majority of that is probably gonna be from Giannis. So let's talk about his numbers in a bit. 7 steals, not too bad. 7 blocks, which is pretty good. And just this is the second half. They really didn't do that many turnovers. They only had like 4 turnovers in the second half. So there are games that they doing better taking care of the ball, and there's games that they have not. But this 11 turnovers, I would say, is a little bit passable. So I would give them that. Ivy. Okay, now let's get to the 76ers on stats. Or the team stats, I should say. I love you too, but you gotta calm down. Sit down. Sit down. Really? Good. You get to see people. People get to see you on YouTube and Twitch. Just stay there. And put this down and just stay. Just stay. Just let me read this.
Baby.
Yeah. Okay. Now you got the 76ers. 43 to 89 with 48.3% from the field, which is okay. On 3-point shooting, not that great, but although there was times that they was open and they took advantage, but it seems like it wasn't enough. 12 or 35, might as well say that's 31% from three. Not bad on free throw shooting, 15 to 19, might as well say that's 79% from the free throw line. And okay, so 11 offensive rebounds, so not as horrible as I thought. But oh wow, both teams tied with 40 rebounds apiece. Okay. And yeah, more assists they have with 30. But I think the Bucks had 32. They had more steals than the Bucks with 8. Uh, Less blocks, they only have 4. And a little bit over the turnovers with 13. So they end up having 8 in the first half. So I think teams might as well just say they just cleaned up the turnovers or whatnot. But anyways, let's go to the player status. So Torrey Prince got it going in the second half and had like a bad like first half. like hit one three, then just missed like others ever since. But anyways, he had 13 points, one steal, one assist, one rebound, 1 to 2 from the free throw, 2 of 6 from three, and 5 of 10 from the field, which is okay. Giannis with the monster game. I'm surprised he ain't got the highest plus minus file the way he was playing. But we talk about who else will have the plus minus in a bit. So well, the highest plus minus in the game. We'll talk about that in a minute. But anyways, Giannis, I think he led the game too, and also led the team with 23 points. Oh, not 23. I'm sorry, that's plus 23. He has a plus minus, but he had 35 points, only two turnovers, so not too bad. Two steals, 20 assists. So that is a career high for him. And that's good. You got somebody that's 30, 20, and and 10 with what they have, and plus, his rebounding was 17. That's not a season high. I know that. So I think his season high was like 19 because I think he was close to having 20 rebounds at one point. Anyways, yeah, I just said two steals. Two offensive rebounds, 10 of 11 from the free throw. So where he's been doing as of late has been working with his free throws. Only attempt one, but made one three-pointer, and 12 of 19 from the field. And Kyle Kuzma, although his free throw shooting is horrible, but everything else he did today was actually pretty good. Well, except for free throws and turnovers. But maybe he should be a little bit better in rebounding. But it's like one of those wait and see things. Like I said, I'm just like kind of hyped for like next season. If the playoff, if they get farther than what they think they're gonna get far, then that's good. But anyways, Kyle Kuzma with 16 points. He has the lowest plus minus with -9, three turnovers, but he had three blocks, which is good. So they say he can't play defense. Anyways, one steal, three assists, four rebounds. Rebounds got to be a little bit better. 2 of 6 from the free throw, but 2 of 4 from three and 6 of 10 from the field. So that's very good. So very good field goals doing. So he's doing a little bit better at that, but he just got working his rebounding and his free throw shooting and careless turnovers. He really got to take care of the ball a little bit better. Brook Lopez with 17. Let's see, he had three blocks, one assist. His rebound got to get better. He only had three and two offensive rebounds, 1 of 3 from the free throw, which is kind of bad for him. 2 of 3 from three, which is not too bad, and 7 of 11 from the field. Ryan Rollins, I think he just didn't get that much touches. Okay, so he has. Oh, so Ryan Rollins had the lowest plus minus, but then again he had four turnovers, so I can see why with a -16. So 10 points. Calm down, girl. So 10 points. Ivy, calm down.
No?
You are
Oh shit! I want to see six movies in general.
relax. Um, sorry guys. 10 points, one assist, but he had four turnovers, two rebounds, but a decent shooter. He's been proving himself as of late, but it just seems like he just don't get that much, a lot of touches when it comes to ball. But then again, he probably just pass it or something like that. So then again, Bucks did have good ball movement. But anyways, Brian Rollins with 2 of 3 from three and 4 of 8 from the field. So which is very good. The bench did kind of stepped up today. I'll give Pat Connaughton his flowers. Although they didn't play him that long, but a little bit something. He got a +4, and let's get to the other cats. Got Gary Trent Jr. 13 points. The plus minus is +11. Three steals, one assist, two rebounds with one offensive rebounds, 4 of 5 from the free throw, 3 of 6 from three, and 3 of 8 from the field. So that's okay, but his two of the floaters, like he just got to work on his floaters, so that's kind of crazy.
That proved quite,
Kevin Porter Jr. 8 points,
interesting.
had the
shall we
highest
say.
plus minus of the team with plus 31.
And everybody on that, I was looking at
Only
I'm
one
like, damn, this
turnover,
reminds me of Red
3
Dead
assists,
Redemption to the
5
fullest.
rebounds, not too bad with 1 offensive rebounds.
Who
Only
would you
0
wanna
1
play the
from 3,
characters
but
that
his
think
field
that?
goal shooting, mid range shooting is one of the best in the game. So 4 or 5 from the field. AJ Green, the returning AJ
Yeah,
Green
keep
with
it
12
down, that's right.
points. His plus minus was plus 20. It's the only one turnover, 2 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 4 or 5 from 3 and 4 or 5 from the field. So yeah, and like I said, the bench really stepped up today. So I know this guy they got to hang on for like 2 more games because we'll tell you who they playing next in a bit. I don't know, but I think this the next game should be a win as well. But anyways, let's get to 76ers. Got Grubershan Yabuse. Sorry if I get the name wrong. He had 22 points, 1 steal, 3 of 6, 6 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 4 of 9 from 3, and 8 of 15 from the field. You got Justin Edwards with 8 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, so not too bad. We're a point away and 2 rebounds away from a double double. And plus, with 1 offensive rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw, 1 of 4 from 3, and 3 of 9 from the field. Adam Bona,
That's why I was asking.
they got to be lucky that they have this type of player. In case they get sick or tired of Joel Embiid, or they'll try to trade him. But we don't know what the 76ers is going to do this offseason. But yeah, and I heard they was talking about they need to hopefully they can keep their draft pick if they're going to be in the if they're in the top 6, they're going to lose. They're going to keep their draft pick, but out of the top 6, they're going to lose it. So the draft and all that stuff is going to be interesting, especially with the Bucks. Got this year's second round pick from Washington. Is there Washington or they got it from the Spurs? It was 1 or 2. But anyways, Adam Bona with 28 points. Led the team with that. 3 blocks, 2 steals, 6 rebounds. So, oh wow, they weren't doing that good in rebounds. It's mainly like offensive rebounds, which he had 3. 2 or 3 from the free throw and 13 of 15 from the field. Jared Butler had a horrible game, but he had 14 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 assists, only 1 rebound. Perfect 1-1 from the free throw, 3 of 7 from 3, and 5 of 12 from the field. Quentin Grimes had 24 points, and he looked like he had the lowest plus minus with minus 29 on the team.
Brewers won
Okay.
1-0.
Okay, so they kept that lead ever since. That's crazy.
Is this what you need for your
Anyways, 1 steal. Where you going? Anyways, sorry, 1 steal, 10 assists, so he has a double double. 3 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 7 of 9 from the free throw, 3 of 8 from 3, and 7 of 16 from the field. Only player we can talk about would be Jalen Lewis Sharfino. Sorry, hopefully I said his last name right. But anyways, he had 7 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 3 from 3, and 3 of 5 from the field. So yeah, the final score once again is Milwaukee 126, Philadelphia 113. Which Milwaukee has won the season series and they swept them 4 games to none. We'll get a recap on that. Excuse me. Oh wow. No Ernie Johnson. No no Ernie Johnson. No Kenny Smith. So that's something. Oh, no Charlie Barkley either. Oh, I guess they still gonna be doing Hey, what's up? No. Yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, we're gonna recap the season series. Bucks did beat them the first game of the season, and think that was 76ers home opener.
Yeah.
124 to 109.
Yeah. So okay. So
And I
that's
think
before Batman.
I think Dame had a massive game in that one, I believe. I know he had one against them last season too in his debut. Oh, nothing much. You just talking about the Bucks game and all that good stuff. Um, then Bucks won again at home
Nope, I was right.
in
93.
late January, 109, 123. Then what was I say like that's some weeks later in February, Bucks beat the 76ers again at home, 127, 135, and at least that one looked like it was probably the closest game they had, 127, 135. Then of course this one on 126 to 113. So I think the next team they face is oh god, it's gotta be I think it's somebody in the somebody East, I think. So I could be wrong, but let me sorry. There go their link game recap because I knew they faced somebody on Saturday. I know it's not Chicago, but I don't know why I got that in my mind. I think they already done with Chicago. Oh, okay, it's Miami. So Miami would be the team they play next on Saturday. Then they got another game with the Pelicans on the road for Sunday. So I think that's their final back-to-back games for the season. So yeah, should be interesting. But anyways, let's go to standings. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So the East is I wouldn't say they fully set as of yet, but it's just going to be interesting, especially from the fifth and sixth seed and possibly the fourth seed. But I think the Bucks will have a chance, but the Pacers will have to go on a massive losing streak. Just put it that way. Anyways, Cleveland, of course, best record of the East, clinched their division and playoff berth. Boston clinched their division, and the same thing. They lost their last game. Knicks lost their last game as well. They clinched the playoff berth. Pacers won their last two. They clinched the playoff berth and fourth. Then, because of that win for the Bucks, they moved up to the fifth seed. With the Bucks leading the season series against Detroit so far, 2-0. Detroit had lost their last two. That's why now they're down there. But I think it ain't gonna go no further than that. So I think like these first six is gonna like stay in within like the top six. You got Orlando Magic that's in seventh, and you got Atlanta that's in eighth. Um, then you got both Miami and now Miami and Chicago both will be in the play-in bracket, well, play-in tournament. So it depends. Like of course most likely they're gonna face each other. Then probably gonna face the loser of the 7th and 8th would be Orlando and Atlanta. So if that happens, who knows? Things can fall apart between now and next weekend. Ivy enough. Then the rest of the teams are eliminated. Sadly, Toronto, Brooklyn, Philadelphia, Charlotte, and Washington.
Yeah.
Which we were gonna be on the Chris Middleton watch, but unfortunately, the Wizards has shut down Chris Middleton for the rest of the season. And I think they probably did it with Marcus Smart too. So I don't know why, but just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, Oklahoma City Thunder, still the best team in the NBA. Of course, they clinched the conference, and no matter what happens with them, they still gonna be that first seed. And biggest winning streak in the NBA, they got with 11, and they're on the verge to maybe, if they keep winning, they will possibly end up getting 70 wins. So that's a possibility. The last team that got 70 wins was Golden State Warriors in that year that they lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Houston, okay, they clinched the playoff berth, but I don't think they clinched their. They might have clinched their division. Let's see. Oh yeah, they had. Okay, so Houston did clinch their division, and regardless of what happens with them, they will be in the playoffs no matter what. Um, Lakers, or they just about to play right now. So you got Lakers and Nuggets. They lost the last two. Golden State Warriors, like I said, they moved up earlier from yeah, they won their last three.
Look
And
at the
Memphis,
facial line.
of
If you
course,
shape
Memphis
up
just
your head a bit.
oh, the Warriors and okay, so this will be interesting. Warriors and Lakers is going to be playing tonight. So I must have read that wrong. Okay, so anyways, like I said, Memphis in six, and they're tied with Minnesota,
See, look at this
which
picture.
at one point Memphis did drop, but since they won, they're back up there in the six. Cause I guess Memphis got the season advantage against Minnesota. So Minnesota's in seventh, then you got the Clippers in eighth, Dallas is in ninth, and Sacramento
The
Kings
one
are
you
in
just said
10th.
in feet.
So the
I'll
West
show
is
you.
still not officially, a lock as of yet. So anything can happen, you might as well say, between the third seed and the eighth seed. So could be still
Show me
movements
right
around
here.
there. So that's going to be interesting. Um, like
Okay.
I said,
When she was younger,
Phoenix, they got a little bit of
she
time,
could
but they
do it,
on a
but she's
losing streak.
72
So
now.
they could pass Sacramento. There's still a
You see
chance.
the face?
Same thing with
But
Portland.
look,
They
that's her
may have a
age.
chance, but
72
unfortunately,
bad. Let's be
they end
honest.
up firing Chauncey Billups. But then again, that could be April Fool's joke because I think it was posted on that day. But anyways, if it does, let me know. Y'all comment below. If he did get fired, please let me know. Um, Spurs still got a chance, and Pelicans and Jazz are eliminated from playoff contention. So let me look at the scores right now.
Yep.
Like I said, the only game that's going to be starting right now is Warriors and Lakers, and of course they show that they're like a minute ahead. Um, Orlando beat Washington. Orlando beat Washington 109 to 97. Of course, today's game, Milwaukee beat Philadelphia. Minnesota beat Brooklyn. So I guess that helped them. Ivy. Then Memphis beat Miami in the close game, 100 108. Then, like I said, Minnesota beat Brooklyn, 105 to 90. Portland beat Toronto, 112 to 103. So if Golden State wins
Tell me if
tonight,
this is true.
all road teams will win their games.
And I had a guy
So
who told
we'll
me
see.
this, and it's in regards to this
Um,
scene. It was
Oh, okay. Right now,
He
it's
said,
6
this is
to
one of the most humiliating
3.
scenes in
Oh,
any
8 to
movie
3
for a
now,
man.
Lakers.
Because getting
Yeah, they're
punched
like a
in the
minute
face by
ahead,
a man
so
is
that's
one thing,
crazy.
but open
Okay, before we
handed
go,
slap,
we're just going to look at the Wizards. So
basically you're
just
saying you're a bitch.
Al Qaeda TV, what up? Um, oh wow, Pablo Branchio, 33 points, 8 assists, 18 rebounds. So he's 2 assists away from triple double. Franz Wagner, of course, 27, 5 and
Go
5.
lay down. Good go.
Okay, and then everybody else, someone with a slump. Yeah, bench kind of hang on. Anyways, oh, bro, chill.
Oh,
Okay,
he's got the progression of it.
I'm just trying to. Okay, Marcus Smart did play, but he's in the starting lineup.
Gotcha.
Okay, so he could have been, the starting shooting guard.
He's you.
Yeah, 12 points, 3 rebounds. Okay, 2 of 4 from 3, 4 of 7 from the field, so not too bad. Buck Harrington had the team at 32 points, 9 and 7, so he had another triple double.
No, land it.
Oh, Malcolm Brogdon and Kingston George is hurt, so they have not that much of a lease of a team. So hey, what more can you do? But anyway, guys, that's it for us. Like I said, the next game they play against Miami.
I'll show you.
Then they played them for the final time this season, and I think they're up. I I think they did play them 3 times. So I think they're up 3-0. So and especially they ain't got Jimmy Butler anymore. And the games that they did play, the first two games, Jimmy Butler wasn't playing. Then the last one, Jimmy Butler wasn't on the team no more. Right now he's with the
That's great.
Warriors. So yeah, it should be interesting. I probably won't be able to do a video on Saturday's game. I probably will end up doing it on Sunday during the WFSO aftermath, or probably like after what happens with the Bucks and Pelicans game. So we'll see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Those who's watching on Twitch, appreciate y'all following us. Try to share the channel. We do like content like almost every single day. It could be about basketball, wrestling, comic book movies and TV news, and developments that's going on in Milwaukee. So if you like you like all that subjects, especially you guys on YouTube, you like those things, you would like this channel. So please bring some followers over here. And you YouTube guys that's live or pre-recorded, thank y'all for watching. Please like if you like the video. Appreciate the likes that we got for the live. Subscribe to the channel. We try and get to 1,000 at least by the end of the year. So hopefully we can get to that goal. And we'll appreciate it if you do. And our loyal subscribers, we appreciate it and thank you for sticking with us since day one. Since we are one of the longest running channels on YouTube, over 2,500 videos and counting. So like I just talked about the subjects that we talk about on here. So there may be some videos that you might listen to. So and plus I gotta edit some video too. So I gotta put something out there tonight where I was at AEW. Just never got the opportunity, but hopefully since I got a little time, I can either today or tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Also check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com for like upcoming events in the Midwest. Our merchandise store is should be good by the summer. So if we can get there, the meet and greet is still on. So stay tuned for that. Also you can check out other wrestling events that we have. Wrestling events that we were at, and also Bucks events that we were at as well. So check those photos out and just check out the content. Thanks for Mike and Robin Thompson for sponsoring. And once again, guys, thank you for watching. Until the next video, say bye. There you go, bye. You gonna say bye to them too? There you go, bye. Bye. Okay, guys, see y'all later. Oh, girl, come on. Oh, sorry, guys. See y'all later. She just can't stay still.